Trump went on an interview this weekend and said that he wasn't out for revenge, but that he was just wanted to succeed, that success was the best form of revenge. Do you agree? Do we need revenge? Because I want to see Democrats scared as heck to ever pull their kind of stuff on Trump ever again. Welcome to Doug TenNapel channel. This is where all the happy patriots are. We're in exile, but that means we're having fun. Here's Jim Jordan.
Donald Trump has never been about retribution.
Right.
Donald Trump has been stopping these agencies from being weaponized against we the people, and frankly from being weaponized against him, and all the lawfare that we saw unfold where Fonnie Willis, Alvin Bragg, and Jack Smith went after President Trump on ridiculous things that we all know were just that, ridiculous. So
it must be gratifying to you to see Joe Biden finally agree that DOJ and the FBI are in desperate need of reform. You must be gratified to hear that.
Well, yeah, they are. And I love the line that the President Trump used. He said that the best retribution is winning. And that is exactly what we're going to focus on.
Now, there he is again with that. We're just going to win. That's our retribution. Is that good enough for you? I don't know about that. I am for just winning. I agree that we shouldn't be preoccupied with punishing the past. But there are people they got to investigate. Department of Justice. I don't see that as revenge. I see that as justice. Absolutely. And what they pulled on Trump, it can never happen again. Fonnie Willis is done. Jack Smith is done. All their stuff came to nothing. But how do you prevent it from happening next time?
As far as weaponizing the DOJ and going after political opponents, the only party that's ever done that is the Democrat Party. When President Trump was in office the first time as the 45th president, he didn't go after the Clintons. He didn't do this. As soon as Pelosi became Speaker of the House, though, she did go after Trump. Who did weaponize the DOJ was the FBI, or was the FBI with the DOJ going after President Trump. When they went after classified documents, they obviously treated President Trump much different than they did President Biden. And so who's weaponizes them?
The only evidence we have of weaponizing the government so far is the Democrat Party. If Trump goes back and takes a look at that, that's not revenge. That's justice. And it has to happen because those guys are lawbreakers. The FBI, Nancy Pelosi, what Hillary Clinton did. Trump did not lock her up like he threatened to do. And so all the threats that he said, these people are going to jail, you go to jail. I don't think anyone has the ability to send, a president doesn't have the ability to send anyone to jail. They have to be tried, but I think they should be tried.
He never went after Hillary Clinton years ago. He keeps saying that. And people are, you know what, they're projecting all these left-wing motives.
Exactly.
That's all they're doing. One other point, Mr. Jim Jordan.
Larry, they tried to use the 14th Amendment to not even let him run.
I know.
Yes. Thank goodness our Supreme Court said 9-0. Yes. You can't do that. So that's how crazy they've become.
So for all of the things they put up against Trump, none of it stuck. Our justice system worked. If you look back in hindsight, which of it won? Now, I don't think a lot of this stuff would have stuck if Trump didn't win the election. If Trump lost the election, I believe all of these things would not be undone. They'd be continued. Trump would go to prison and the Democrats would have won their version of weaponizing the government. You have to fix this government. There's still something wrong when you can't. And by the way, Daniel Penny just got released in New York, just got a no, not guilty verdict. That's in Alvin Bragg's crooked New York. And you know how many times we've talked about New York no longer getting justice there. So all eyes are on the justice system now, and Democrats starting to come out. Even Joe Biden himself, like they said in that first clip, he's starting to say, well, you definitely got to reform some things in the Department of Justice. Biden is certainly, in pardoning his son Hunter, is saying that our justice system didn't work, so I'm going to release my son Hunter. And that's Joe Biden's own Department of Justice. So now the big question is, what will Trump do? Will he just succeed? Who will be the first that they investigate? If they investigate anybody at all, I believe they have to do Merrick Garland and Mayorkas for sure. They have to do Jack Smith for sure, and probably Alvin Bragg and Letitia James, but they're at least the ones that are working for the state and are not federal crimes. It's going to be much harder for a president to do that too. But the ones that are part of the government, Merrick Garland to me being the top dog, I believe he has to be investigated. We have to get his communications, and if he organized a conspiracy to stop Trump from getting on the ballot. I'm Doug in Exile. I care about what you think. Let us know in the comments below.